Imagine a country smaller than Central Park in New York, a place you could walk from east to west in under an hour. Now imagine that this tiny nation, just 2 square kilometers in size, is the richest country in the world, where a third of its population are millionaires and there are no poor at all. This is the Principality of Monaco, the sparkling jewel on the French Riviera. How did this tiny state, with no natural resources and no powerful army, become a haven for the wealthy and famous? How did it transform from a poor fishing village into a global hub of wealth and luxury? And what is the secret behind its control over billions of dollars despite being smaller than most neighborhoods in major cities? Monaco is the second smallest country in the world, after Vatican City. Its area is just 2.02 square kilometers, smaller than London's Heathrow Airport. With a population of around 38,000, it's the most densely populated country on Earth. Yet, this small size is actually one of its greatest secrets to success. Being small makes administration and control easier. The Monaco government can make fast, effective decisions without complex bureaucracy. Infrastructure and public services can reach the highest standards because resources are concentrated in a tiny geographic area. Most importantly, the small size creates a sense of privacy and security. Monaco is bordered by France on 3 sides and the Mediterranean Sea on the 4th. This makes monitoring borders and controlling who enters and exits the country much easier. Monaco has one of the highest police per capita rates in the world, and an extensive CCTV network covers every corner of the principality. The result? Nearly zero crime and a feeling of safety unmatched anywhere else on Earth. Monte Carlo Casino, the gamble that changed history. By the mid-19th century, Monaco was on the brink of bankruptcy. The ruling Grimaldi family was desperately seeking a new source of income. The solution came from a bold idea: build a luxurious casino to attract Europe's wealthy elite. In 1863, the Monte Carlo Casino opened its doors and quickly became the most famous and luxurious casino in the world. It didn't just bring massive revenue to the principality, it attracted wealthy tourists who built luxury hotels, villas, and mansions. Within a few years, Monaco had transformed from a poor village into a global resort of wealth and glamour. The success was so great that in 1869, Prince Charles III abolished all income taxes for Monaco's citizens and residents. This brilliant decision laid the foundation for Monaco's unique economic model, attracting wealthy individuals from around the world to benefit from a safe, tax-free haven. Today, the Monte Carlo Casino remains a symbol of luxury and elegance, contributing about 5% of Monaco's economy. More importantly, it sparked Monaco's economic revolution. Tax haven, the secret to attracting billionaires. The biggest secret behind Monaco's wealth is its unique tax system. Monaco imposes no personal income tax, no wealth tax, no inheritance tax, and no capital gains tax. This makes it a true haven for the rich seeking to protect their wealth from high taxes in their home countries. But how can a country survive without income tax? The answer lies in other forms of taxation. Monaco levies a 20% value-added tax, VAT, on goods and services, the same rate as France. It also imposes a 33% corporate tax, though many exemptions exist for companies that conduct most of their business outside Monaco. Additionally, real estate contributes significantly to Monaco's economy. Property prices in Monaco are the highest in the world, with 1 square meter exceeding 50,000 euros. The government owns many properties and benefits from rental and sales revenues. The result? 1/3 of Monaco's population are millionaires. Out of 38,000 residents, more than 12,000 are millionaires. That means if you walk the streets of Monaco, every 3rd person you meet is a millionaire. If the Monte Carlo Casino is the heart of Monaco, then the Formula One Grand Prix is its soul. This race, held annually on Monaco streets since 1929, is the most challenging, prestigious, and famous race in the world. Unlike modern racetracks, the Monaco Grand Prix takes place on narrow, winding city streets, weaving between luxury buildings and giant yachts. Drivers race at speeds up to 300 kilometers per hour, just centimeters away from barriers. A single mistake can end the race. But the Grand Prix isn't just a sporting event. It's a global celebration of wealth, speed, and elegance. It draws the world's richest individuals. from kings and princes to Hollywood stars and business magnates. During race weekend, Monaco fills with luxury yachts, private jets, and supercars. It's an unparalleled display of power and wealth. The race contributes over 100 million euros annually to Monaco's economy and reinforces its image as a global destination for luxury and excitement. It's truly the crown jewel in Monaco's tiny empire. Relationship with France, protection or control? Monaco is an independent sovereign state, but it heavily relies on its larger neighbor France. This complex relationship is key to Monaco's survival. Under the 1918 treaty, France agreed to protect Monaco's independence in exchange for Monaco aligning its policies with France's political, military, and economic interests. This means France is responsible for defending Monaco in case of an attack, but it also holds veto power over certain Monaco decisions. The customs union between France and Monaco means Monaco uses the euro as its official currency and applies the same VAT. This facilitates trade but limits Monaco's economic independence. French is the official language, and Monaco's education system follows the French model. Even Monaco's prime minister must be a French citizen selected by the prince from 3 candidates proposed by the French government. Understanding Monaco requires understanding the Grimaldi family, which has ruled the principality for over 700 years. This is Europe's oldest ruling dynasty, surviving through cunning political maneuvers and strategic marriages. The story begins in 1297 when Francesco Grimaldi, disguised as a monk, seized Monaco's fortress. Since then, the Grimaldis have ruled Monaco almost continuously. They survived wars, revolutions, and conspiracies, transforming a barren rock into the world's wealthiest state. The current prince, Albert II, is the son of Prince Rainier III and the famous American actress Grace Kelly. Rainier and Grace's 1956 wedding was a global event that put Monaco on the world map and brought glamour that continues to this day. Prince Albert II continues his father's legacy, focusing on environmental protection, sustainability, and diversifying Monaco's economy beyond tourism and real estate. He faces major challenges such as maintaining Monaco's independence in a changing world and handling EU pressures for financial transparency. Challenges in the future: can the haven last? Despite all its success, Monaco faces significant challenges threatening its future. First, pressure from the European Union to end banking secrecy and tax havens. Monaco has had to sign agreements to exchange tax information, reducing its appeal as a tax haven. Second, heavy reliance on real estate makes its economy vulnerable to bubbles and financial crises. Any drop in global property prices could seriously impact Monaco's economy. Third, limited space is a huge challenge. Monaco cannot expand, meaning property prices will remain extremely high and population and economic growth are capped. The government is trying to solve this through land reclamation from the sea, but this is costly and temporary. Fourth, the demographic challenge. Native Monegasques are a minority, around 9,000 out of 38,000. Most residents are wealthy foreigners who don't necessarily engage in the country's political or social life. This creates a challenge in preserving Monaco's national identity. Luxury yachts, Monaco's floating fleet. No discussion of Monaco is complete without mentioning the luxury yachts filling Port Hercules, one of the world's most famous harbors. This port is more than a docking place. It's a permanent exhibition of the world's most expensive and luxurious yachts. During summer, the harbor transforms into a floating city of white palaces with yachts competing in size and extravagance. The Monaco Yacht Show, held every September, is the largest and most prestigious luxury yacht event globally. Over 125 giant yachts are showcased, each worth tens of millions, some reaching hundreds of millions. More than 30,000 visitors attend from around the world, including buyers, designers, engineers, and brokers. These yachts aren't just transportation, they're symbols of wealth and status. Many feature pools, helipads, submarines, cinemas, gyms, and even small hospitals. They are floating palaces providing owners with ultimate luxury and privacy. The yacht sector contributes significantly to Monaco's economy, not just through port fees and yacht sales, but also via maintenance, fuel, provisioning, and crew employment. It's an integral part of Monaco's identity as a global wealth capital. Arts and culture feeding the soul in the capital of money. While some might think Monaco is only about money and business, it's actually a major cultural hub. The Grimaldi family has always been patrons of the arts, turning the principality into a destination for music, ballet, opera, and fine arts. The Opera de Monte Carlo, located inside the casino building, is one of the world's most beautiful and famous opera houses. Over its history, it has hosted the world's most renowned singers and conductors. The Monte Carlo Ballet is also a leading company, offering innovative performances blending classical and contemporary styles. Monaco hosts numerous festivals and cultural events throughout the year, including the International Circus Festival, Spring Arts Festival, and Television Festival. These events attract artists and celebrities from around the world, enriching the principality's cultural life. Monaco also boasts important museums such as the Oceanographic Museum, founded by Prince Albert I in 1910, one of the world's oldest and most important maritime museums. It houses a rare collection of marine life and promotes awareness of ocean conservation. This focus on arts and culture adds another dimension to Monaco's character, proving it's more than a tax haven or luxury playground. Monaco's story is a remarkable tale of turning weakness into strength, showing how a tiny country can play a huge role on the global stage. It's a reminder that success doesn't depend on size or natural resources, but on vision, innovation, and adaptability. Monaco offers important lessons in diplomacy, economics, and branding. It has mastered the art of building a global reputation, attracting the wealthiest people in the world, and maintaining its independence despite the pressure from major powers. It's a unique model for creating a safe, prosperous, and sustainable society. Ultimately, Monaco isn't just a tax haven or a playground for the rich. It's a testament to human determination, proving that a barren rock can be transformed into a sparkling jewel. It's a story of how the world's smallest country can govern some of the largest fortunes, remaining independent and thriving for over 700 years, a lesson the world desperately needs today.